Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Day Trader. We're live here across multiple platforms. We're live here on Facebook, YouTube. We're live here across TikTok. Welcome the Becca King. I think that's right. Over there on TikTok. Just swipe to the right and come into the live feed here on YouTube. Welcome, everybody. Here is my live portfolio right now. You're watching from the back of the studio there on TikTok. Just come and swipe to the right. Join us here on TikTok. Join us on YouTube. We're trading live right now. Wonderful to have you. Jonathan Brunette is here. Here he is. The man himself is here. If it's your very first time, subscribe and ring the bell. We've got the best community here on YouTube. You all know it. What a community we have. Once you subscribed, of course, then give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate that very much indeed. It helps us to grow here on YouTube. I apologise for our friend over there on TikTok. I can't pronounce your name. The Becca King. I think that's right. The Becca King. There we go. All right, I got there in the end. Welcome, everybody. Jonathan Brunette. There we go. Let's put that in the screen. Hello. See how it comes up on the in the chat as elbow bump. Even it doesn't show the little image, which is a shame. It doesn't do that. But anyway, welcome. What a day it's been. Blimey, I've been running around like a headless chicken today, getting so many things done. It's been great with lots to share with you, lots going on. Look at everything. Everything is dipping and diving today. It's been a down day everywhere. Is there a correction coming? I mean, you might say, well, we're already having it, but a correction is really regarded to be a much bigger drop than this. But we shall see. We shall see what we shall see. Who knows? Right. This is my live portfolio right now. Let's go across the board and let's see who is going to win today's competition. Every day here on the Day Trader, we go live in the morning, live in the evening, and we see who gets the best trades during the day. I was thinking this is it. It down 2%. Oh dear, you're down to 2%. I'm down 1.65. Everything's down, and I really haven't got anything to invest in anything, so I'm just going to ride it all out. I mean, you know, what can you do? Days like this, you just got to, you know, hold on and just go for the ride. Let's see how the day closes. Indeed. Jonathan Brunette, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you, Leah, for joining in as well. If it's your first time, click subscribe and ring the bell. Great, we've got 8 likes now. We're off and running. Give us a thumbs up to help us promote the video. Jonathan Brunette, let's bring his comment up on the screen. Let's see how the day closes. Down 2%. Yes, indeed. Hello there, Farah Majid. I think that's right. Over there on TikTok. Just swipe to the right like that. Swipe across, and you'll see my live link to YouTube there in the profile. Jump across and join us here on YouTube, and now you'll see the full screens. You're the back of my studio. There you are, look, back there. Great, lovely to have you here. All right, there we go. This is what my friends on TikTok can see. That's what they can see there. Look, with Mr. Love you the side of the screen. Good stuff. All right, Farouk, come and join us. All right, let's have a look across the board. What's up, what's down? Well, there's nothing up. There's absolutely nothing up. It's awful. So Amazon down today on sale, and I'm down 3% now. Just when I thought I bought a deal, it went down again. I mean, what can you do? What can you do in days like this? Nothing you can do. Well, you can either buy more or consolidate. That's it, really. That's all you can do. In days like this, you just buy more. It's thunderstorms outside, by the way, here. Raining, thunderstorms, all going on. Floods everywhere. It's a right old day today. So there you go. Johnson & Johnson is up. One of my shares today is up. How about that? This poor day almost triggered my doomsday plan. Oh, what's your doomsday plan? Let me hear all about that. Let me hear about that, Jonathan. What's your doomsday plan? Passive income, tips and tricks. Swipe to the right. Join me over here on YouTube. The link's in my profile. That's where we're trading live every morning, every night. Welcome to the back of my studio. Lovely to have you here. Sell everything and put everything into SQQQ. Laugh out loud. Love it. What a great community we got here on YouTube. Awesome. Tesla down, but we're starting to see it return now. Apple down, same thing, starting to see it return. Yeah, joking. We are indeed joking. Coke down, but we're starting to see it return. Disney down, starting to see it return. Virgin Galactic down today, starting to see it return. There we go. Carnival Cruise Lines down, starting to see it return. Harpoon Therapeutics, my most disastrous of all my stocks. Look at it. It's the only one that's making any money. There we go. Andrew Gray 7319. Swipe to the right, go into the profile and see my YouTube link. Join us here on YouTube. Welcome all my TikTokers. Lovely to have you here. If you want to join me on YouTube, that's the way to go. Robinhood down, but it's leveling off now. Ocugen up today 1%. Thank you, Ocugen. I'm still down 15%, mind you, but nevertheless. What about Bitcoin, everybody? Bitcoin today is down 2%. Just trading sideways now, but there we go. We got some news to share as well. Automobile shortages. Let me clear the screen a minute. Oh, hang on. Let me just see what Jonathan's saying here. But I would sell everything and consolidate into the SP500 ETF. That's very, very sensible. Very, very sensible. Andrew Gray 7319. Hello, how are you? Swipe to the right, find the profile, and just click on the link to join us here on YouTube. We've got a great community here for you. All right, when you come on in, subscribe and ring the bell, and give us a great big thumbs up, and we'd really appreciate it. Mr. Love loves it. There we go. 2 more likes, and we'll have our crowd all here. So there we go. Right, let's have a look at this news here. Automobile shortages. I was reading an article about Oatly. The oat milk shortage will end someday. The oat milk shortage will end someday. What is Oatly doing today? You've just made me think now. Let's go back to my portfolio a minute and just type in Oatly. I mean, I'm out of it now. I shouldn't really care less, but I'm going to have a little look. Yeah, it's been down. I mean, I'm glad I was out of that. Yeah, yeah, whatever. I've kind of lost interest in it. It's not in my interest radar anymore. So let's let it go. Let's let it go. All right. So let's go back to this news that I was just looking at. So automobile shortages, spending shift. There's a top tip, everybody. If you've got a car right now, go to what do you call it? Go to what's its face? Oh, what's the name of it? CarMax. I just sold my car for what I paid for it 3 years ago. There is a car shortage, so you can get huge amounts of profits at CarMax. Hey, DJ7228, you just joined us over there on TikTok. Thank you very much. Swipe to the right and come over here onto YouTube. Lovely to have you here. The link is in my profile, the Day Trader. It's right there in the profile of TikTok. Right. Reading through this news here today. So, Washington, US retail sales fell more than expected in July as shortages depressed motor vehicle purchases. Don't seem to be having that much of a problem for Tesla, though, do they? Hey, we got 9 likes now. 1 more like and the crowd will all be here. Spending from the economy reopening and stimulus checks faded, suggesting a slowdown in the economic growth early in the third quarter. Indeed. The school year gets into full swing later in August, and most education districts are reverting to in-person learning. As such, consumer spending is likely to remain strong and keep the economy growing through rising COVID-19 cases and a plunging consumer sentiment. This month to a decade low are wild cards. If anything, today's data suggests that spending is not keeping pace at the start of the third quarter after the fiscal stimulus fueled and reopening led surge in consumption growth in second quarter. There we go. So cars slumping, we expected that. DJ7228, just swipe the right, find the profile and join us here on YouTube. Jonathan is here, Leah's here, Tom, John, and everyone is here in my live stream now on YouTube. Let's have a look at some more news. Breaking here. Let's have a look at this. This is our page right now. All right. Don't buy the dip. This is what Bay Krinsky says. All right. What do you think about this?
From market technician Jonathan Krinsky, dropped just moments ago, joins us now on the phone. They ran the note out to me, said he just put one out. I said, well, we got to get him on. Welcome back.
Good to be here, Scott. Thank you.
The headline is, don't buy this dip. But why?
So the hallmark of this market this year has been this constant internal rotation that kind of insulates the S&P, right?
So we're hearing now why you shouldn't buy the dip. Let's see what this guy has to say. Martin Redding, hello, welcome. One more like and we'll have the whole crowd in.
Interest rates drive a lot of that, and when you have a day where rates are lower, you tend to see the NASDAQ and tech names do better, and banks and cyclicals do worse, and then vice versa, that flips. But we're starting to see that kind of lose some of its luster. We're seeing the weak areas of the market remain weak and even get weaker. So we're talking about the K-Web, China Tech, the ARC funds, the SPAC. So those are areas of the market that, typically have seen decent rotations, throughout the year. But the last few weeks and even the last couple of months, really, they're just not responding to the upside like they have in the past. And then we all know about the small caps, and we've been giving those the benefit of the doubt. They've been in a 7-8.
What's your feeling on this? Not buying the dip? I don't know about that. It's always been my thought to buy the dips, but we'll continue listening to this one just for a minute.
Month consolidation, and typically those resolve in the direction of the underlying trend, which in this case would be to the upside. But if you look at the internals of the small caps, even as they've gone sideways, internals continue to break down, and that's typically a sign of distribution. So, when the weak areas of the market remain weak and get weaker, it leaves fewer and fewer names to do the heavy lifting, and we know the names that we're talking about. It's you talk about them every day.
Well, they continue to do the heavy lifting, though, right? I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Good. The crash is upon us. Okay, so let's have a look. Is this it? Let's have a look. Oh, welcome, Patricia. Good evening. Welcome. One more like and the crowd will be in. Good stuff. Give us a thumbs up. If you're first time here, give us a subscribe and ring the bell. Wonderful. If you're over there on TikTok, come and join us. One more like and we'll be there. Hi. Oh, there's Alicia as well. Hello, our friends from Italy. Wonderful stuff. Martin said, I bought a little but not much. I sold for profits on some. There were up, but the VIXY, that's what Martin's looking at. There we go. We got 11 likes now. That means the crowd is all here. Let's bring in our crowd. Here we go. Here they are. Fantastic. The crowd's all here. The gang's all here. And we're off and running. We're at the races, as they say. All right. Okay. Not the VIXI. Not the VIXY. I do apologise. Got that right. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So welcome, everybody. So the crash is upon us, is it? Well, I mean, I was at 52. That's $4,000 down in the last couple of days. I mean, that's not nice. But what can you do? What can you do in situations like this? Everything's down. It's a time to get bargains, right? Johnson & Johnson doesn't seem to be affected though. Tesla's reaching back up again. Apple. I wonder. Let's have a look at my portfolio and see what is the. Hello, Vanessa. Vanessa there on TikTok. Thank you very much indeed. And just so me guy. Just so me guy. Hello, how you doing? Swipe across the screen to the link in the profile and jump onto YouTube. Alicia said, good evening, traders. It's lovely to have you here. All right. Let's see which of my shares, stocks, is the lowest today. Let's have a little look and let's see what's dropping the most. Let's go across the board. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's start at the top, work our way down. What's space doing? Where are we? I just missed it. Have I just missed space for some reason? There we go. Yeah, down 21%. Yeah, it's a lot of downs here. Look at the board. It's all red. It's all red. Yeah, I mean, it's just everything. It's a bit of everything. United Airlines down 18%. Ugh, rubbish. But days like this, it's just it's just all part of it. It's just all part of it. As long as you're not retiring today and hoping to sell everything, then whatever. 2% down in Bitcoin as well at 45. Yeah, it's a down. It's a wash. It's a wash. Everything's down. Good evening, traders. Alicia says hello, hello, hello. We've got 11 likes now. Good stuff. We're breaking records today. We are up everywhere on our views, but we're down on our money. So there we go. Smash the like button, ladies. All right, let's have a look and let's see what Martyn says here. VIXY was up today at 1.7.5%, which for me was about a break-even point after dollar cost averaging over the last 2 months. There you go. That VIXY is interesting, as Martyn said. When that goes up, the market's going down. So, you could spread your. I guess you could use that to spread your risk, I suppose. One way you could do it. Here is if in the live chat, if you just tuned in, don't forget all the links I post here are below in the description. But there is the TikTok link there. If anybody here wants some free stock from Robinhood, ask me about it. You can get some free stock by simply clicking there, and I'll show you what stocks I've got, and we'll support each other. Right. Alicia said, already done, already done. Thank you so much indeed. Wonderful stuff. As always, absolutely brilliant. Always there, can rely on them. Isabel Vardy and user 108, how are you? Swipe to the right, swipe the screen to the right on TikTok and join us here on YouTube. Give us a wave. How you doing? Live screens here going out on YouTube. Just swipe to the right and you can join us here on YouTube. Lovely to have you here. Right, let's keep our eye. Will we have a bit of a bounce in the after hours? Everything. I mean, if you're worried that everything's down, don't worry about it. Everything's down. Everyone's down. Everyone's the same situation. We've got thunderstorms outside the house today. It's raining. It's miserable. What the heck is going on? All right, let's have some more breaking news. Let's have a look over here. Don't buy the dip, apparently.
But as long as those names, Apple hits another new high today. I'm presuming you're talking about Apple among some other names. As long as those stocks hang in there, then the overall market resists this larger pullback. It's sort of the idea of the rolling correction having yet to really impact the biggest stocks in the market. And until that happens, you're kind of on okay footing, even with some turbulence mixed in.
Well, this really comes.
Oh, Martyn says, I have a friend that wants to open a Robinhood. I will do it later this week through. Oh, that is great. Martyn, thank you so much indeed for using my link. Thank you so much indeed. When he opens it up, I want to know what stocks he gets, because he gets a free stock. I get free stock, and I will share with him or her what I get. And we'll bring it into the portfolio and we'll discuss it. Have them come on the show and tell me how they're getting on. Absolutely brilliant. Martyn, thanks ever so much for that. Every little bit helps. Really appreciate all the support here on the channel. Didn't you just love this morning when Dr. Nathan Smith said, I love this community. I love this community. He came in because he loves this community. We are a great community. I support many YouTube channels, and I have to say I created this one because I see so much wrong with financial channels and so on. And I wanted this to be a community that supports each other and is honest and transparent and says what they do and do what they say. And it's great that we're all here for each other. So Martyn Redding, I appreciate that very much.
It comes down to what type of investor you are. If you're a passive investor in the S&P 500, then you just need to watch 5 or 6 stocks, and as long as Apple and Microsoft and Google are trending higher, then the S&P is pretty well insulated. The issue again though is that most people are not just in the S&P 500. Most people are in a more broader, diversified portfolio, and a lot of those stocks again are not seeing the rotation that they have, and in fact they're actually getting weaker. And I'll use the Chinese tech names for one example. They're oversold and they can't bounce. And some of the biotech names, XBI, similar situation.
So when they say don't buy the dip, that's all very well and good. User 102, hello, welcome. I'm doing it. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jonathan? What are you? I'm doing it. What are you doing? Buying the dip? I mean, at the end of the day, if you're already in stock and it goes down, then you'd be daft not to buy the dip. It may be slow recovery, it may be a correction, but at the end of the day, if you've got a position in anything and now you can buy it cheaper, then that would be the way to do it. Of course it would. Just got to give it time. This reinforces my bad feelings from Friday. Selling what I can and consolidating. There we go. It doesn't concern me. I'm not worried. If it takes 6 months to recover, it takes 6 months to recover. What the heck? Don't worry about it. We'll buy back in later. Not worrying about it. It's absolutely fine. It's the way it goes. I'm not worried. So there you go. Jonathan says we'll buy back in later. Absolutely right. If you want to do that, or just hold and wait for times to recover. You know, at the end of the day, you just got to, look at the market over the years, over 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, things go up. You've just got to give it some time. Things grow. Just let it do its thing. One love, let's get together and it'll be all right. We're doing some songs here today from Alicia. Thank you very much indeed. All right, 11 likes. Let's see if we can get to 15. Let's see who's with us. I'm a bit careful due to past losses. Understand that. It's why I want to get out of a few things, but I'm not really in a position to get out. I mean, as you can see, everything is. If I go to my portfolio, I mean, everything is down. Well, not everything actually. In fact, not everything at all. Not everything. I mean, let's get one thing straight, right? This portfolio was from 5,000 to 52, back to 48. Right now, because I took money out, we're up 6%. We're up 6%. If I put all this money in the bank, I'd be up 0.01. I'm up 6%. There we go. It's all fine. Go up there is also mine, Martin. Go up there is also mine. What's that? Patricia said. What did she say? Honey, don't worry about the thing. Every little thing's gonna be all right. Absolutely right. There we go. Thank you very much for that. Thanks a lot for that. All right. So what's going on over here? Who have we got? User 0284, I think it is, over there on TikTok. Hello, how are you? Melee167, welcome Melee. Swipe to the right, come and join us here on YouTube, and the link's in the profile, very easy to find. Just swipe to the right, and when you come over here, drop your name in the live chat. Love to hear from you. Patricia loved that. She put her hands up in the air. She loves it. There we go. All right, so let's go back to the live feed. Oh, can you hear the thunderstorms? It's making some noise outside. There's Alicia and Patricia coming in. Thank you very much indeed. Melee167, how are you on TikTok? Right. We've got some more news. Let's finish the end of this news. Here we go.
It's been weak, and we ourselves expected them to get a bounce, and they just can't happen. So basically what happens is when weak stocks get weaker and the market's increasingly reliant on fewer and fewer stocks, on the one hand, it makes breadth less relevant to the S&P 500 because those names represent a bigger portion of the index. But on the other hand, and you saw it yesterday morning when Apple went from green to red on the day, it took the whole market down with it. So it's kind of a paradox in that, yes, it matters less until it matters. And right. I think the dip yesterday was interesting because dip buyers were rewarded when they bought the dip yesterday morning. But then today they come in and they're basically underwater on those buys, and I think that could be the start of a little bit more of a meaningful correction here. I
mean, the point decline looks worse, obviously, than the percentage loss would tell you is really happening within the market. I mean, I don't think the market likes your note very much. The Dow's down 385, but again, that's a 1% decline. The S&P 500 is down 1%. That's a loss of some 44.5 points. If you do think we're on the cusp of a bigger pullback, to what degree do you think we get it?
Well, again, if we're talking about S&P 500, we know we haven't had a 5% decline since last November. I think that's perfectly reasonable. The 50-day moving average is around 3.5% off the highs. That's around 43.50. So I think somewhere in there is a starting point. And again,
so we're now talking like a 5% potential dip. Martyn said, I sold Walmart today at 151.15 instead of 158 while it was up today. And I had a lot in profit because of the general downturn in the market today. We will see what happens tomorrow. Thank you for that, Martyn. Oh, sorry.
As you know, I'm calling anything bigger than that is really just a fool's errand. But I think, getting something 3.5% to 5% off the S&P, which, by the way, if that happens, there's going to be a lot of stocks that are off well more than that. But I think that's a good starting.
There we go. What do you think about that? That's what they're saying today across the board. Markets are down and all the rest of it, but possibly a 5% correction. A 5% correction could be on the cards.
I also feel like, Joe, that people are so quick to try and dismiss what's happening with the Delta variant. They look at the UK and say, see, it's going to peak here quick and then start going down just like it did there.
That's what I've been saying. Why would America be different? Why would America be different than England and Europe? The virus does not know borders. It does not know who America is, or doesn't even care. It's the environment. It's nature. It's life. It's not affected by boundaries or countries or so on and so forth, unless that country is unable to react to it. Well, America can do exactly what Europe can do and America can do. So I think, as it is in England going down, I think America, it'll be fine. It's just a month behind. Will Bitcoin go up in a bad economy? I don't know. Let's hear this about the Delta variant and then we'll take a look at it.
It may peak. It may have peaked already in the South, but even Dr. Gottlieb, who everybody cites always, and for good reason because he's been right the whole way, suggests we don't know what's going to happen with the Delta variant in the Northeast because it hasn't really come here in great numbers yet. We don't know what's going to happen in the Midwest, the Pacific Northwest. Everybody just assumes, well, it's peaking in the South, so that means it's just peaking everywhere, and then it's going to peter out, and everything's going to be all awesome. We just don't know. And that's a big issue for the market when it comes to the trajectory of the economy in the next, let's say, 3 months.
That's very accurate, and I think that also describes an environment where consumer behavior might begin to...
Remember, the market is always to do with volatility and uncertainty. But let me tell you, there is one thing certain about COVID and the Delta variant. The whole planet is the same. It's not divided by countries. If as we know, the cases started east of us here in America, which they did in Europe and so on, and the cases then came across west to America. It makes sense to believe what is happening there is going to happen here and follow a similar trajectory if you do the similar things, vaccinations and so on and so forth. Well, America is. So I don't see any reason at all why anything would be different. I mean, you can believe what you like, but I mean, how can it be?
Moderate or change. Let's understand that this has been a consumer-driven economic recovery. We've been waiting for there to be a handoff to the industrial sector. We have not witnessed that so far. We need the consumer to stay resilient. We need the consumer not to embrace frugality. There's no sign that they're doing that.
Stephen Jackson, hello, Stephen Jackson. You're over there on TikTok. Swipe right. Jump over here on YouTube. The link's in the profile. Love to see you here.
But in an environment as you're describing, I think behavior would tend to move.
Well, I mean, there's a little sign they're doing that. There's a little sign we're doing that. Sure. What do you mean? I mean, consumer confidence was pathetic, and the retail sales number today was a miss. Now, they're one number, okay? I'm not going to say.
I'm just going to answer Martyn's point. I think there are a lot of people sitting with cash like me. Yeah, I do get that, but here, this is what I feel, right? It's the people that are sitting with the cash and no one's buying in while the market is now slumping, right? The businesses are still businesses. The businesses are still doing what they did before, but the market, the insecurity is there, so people aren't investing and so on and so forth. Everyone's waiting for a dip. But if you believe in a company like, I'm just saying, Apple, Tesla, Amazon, what have you, all right, maybe Harpoon Therapeutics, a bit different, and Oatly, but the ones that you really believe in, it's always a good time to buy. Because if you look a year from now, the market will be up. So if you wait a year, you'll pay more for that stock. Could you buy it cheaper? Possibly. But if you believe in it long term and you're not greedy and you just want to get in, then just wait. You know, it's all about, do I need this money today to pay the bills? And if you don't, and you can let it sit there, then fine. I think Martyn's right. He's holding on to his money for a better deal, and he'll probably get it. But like you saw today, I bought in at Amazon, and then Amazon's dropped again. So Martyn could wait till tomorrow and then buy Amazon and get a better deal than me. Absolutely, that's always going to happen. But if you do sit on the sidelines, you risk the chance of it going back up, and you miss the dip. So at the end of the day, you know, you're going to win whichever way you play it. You know, so I am almost all cash now. Well, Jonathan's got about what, 50 grand then in cash on this buying power. Complete opposite to me. I have a list of buys like Tesla, but I'm at 575. Yeah, I wish. But the thing is, I believe in 2 or 3 years Tesla will be at $3,000 a share. So who cares whether you buy it at 575 or 675? You know, I don't really care. But you're right. I mean, you are absolutely right to hold off. Absolutely right. There's my Tesla right now. Look, as you can see, I'm up $7.80. You know, but I'm not looking to buy and sell this until it hits 3,000. That sort of territory anyway. So, you know, it's fine. And oh, there we go. A bit of a bounce there. There we go. Look at that. Bit of a bounce. I'm up today. Or in fact, I'm up on the hour. I'm sorry. I was thinking I was up on the day. No, I'm not. We are seeing some movement though. Okay, the bell's gone. We're in after hours now, folks. The bell has gone. There we go. The bell is gone. We're in after hours now. If you're over there, Stephen Jackson on TikTok, come and join me here live on YouTube. Jonathan says, he. Martyn, you made my heart miss a beat. Yeah, I actually thought there was a big bounce there for a moment, but I was looking in the live. The live it moved up all of a sudden, but no. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry. I like to keep you awake though, and in case you're falling asleep, whoa. Everybody's awake now. There we go. All right, so there we go. We're in the after hours now. Tuesday night. Let's see what's going on. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. I think that's funny. You made me miss a beat. Martyn says, right, down 1% today, 1.1. Okay, who's the winner today? Let's go back and have a look. On the day, I am down 1.6. Martyn is down 1.1. So Martyn is winning so far. Jonathan, I kept my one stock that is up today. Tell us. You've only got one stock. You're down 2%. You're down 2% today. There you go. So it looks like Martyn could be our winner. Down just 1%. There we go. Anybody any better than that? We've got no Kenneth Brunk today, or should I say Cyclops Ken. And we've got no Dr. Nathan Smith. He's not here either. And where's Kofi? Where's Kofi as well? He's not here as well. So there we go. Amazon trading sideways. Johnson & Johnson up. Tesla down. Amazon, Apple down. Coke down. Ken Klops. Ken Klops. Psyken. Okay, we're getting all the names now. I love it. What a community this is. Eh? Cyclops Ken Klops. Time for a cup of tea. Oh dear. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. What about Virgin Galactic? Yeah, down, but we've seen some gains. Carnival down, but everything's flat. Harpoon Therapeutics. Oh, I'm doing a blinder there today. I'm up 2% today, and 0.1% in the after hours. So I'm only down 31% now. What the heck? Robinhood down. Oxygen is up 1.5%. There you go. Right, Bitcoin. Let's have a look at it. Martin Redding, Abbott and PHE helped me today, along with VIXY. Oh, there we go. Bitcoin's taking a bit of a dive, down 2.5% today. I'm up $2,300 on that one. Still holding there. Stephen Jackson over there on TikTok. How are you? Let me bring up Martin's comment. Abbott and PHE helped me today, along with VIXY. Let's hear this about the Delta variant a bit more.
That's changed the whole story before Josh starts screaming at me that it's just one number. But
what are your comps, Judge?
They're important numbers.
Judge, I'm not screaming at you, but
there he goes.
You're comparing.
Not yet. That's why I had the disclaimer.
I'm not screaming at you. I love you, Scott. I love you. I'm not screaming at you. But your comps are all-time record highs in these measures. They're not real. You're not comping against averages for things like consumer confidence. You're looking at literally the comp versus a euphoric moment when we thought like the worst of COVID is behind us, and fresh off that second round of stimulus checks hitting people's bank accounts. Those are tough comps. There's a very legitimate argument to be made that things were as good as they get in things like
Adelie,
retail,
let me just say hello to Adelie.
Is it
on TikTok. Is that right? Adele, Adelie, N Sequitur Count. Can't pronounce that. Swipe to the right and join me here on YouTube. I don't understand why VIXY is down at the end of the day. Maybe Martin could tell you.
When we had that second round of checks, and everybody got flush with cash all at once. So maybe we pulled forward some retail activity into Q2, and now Q3 won't look so hot, or into Q1 and Q2 wasn't as explosive a comp. That's very fair. We're also comping against last year as things started to improve. Like, I'm not saying it was good, but people were doing more in August of last year than in April. And so we're comping against big growth numbers in a lot of metrics. So I just feel like being able to think in larger increments than how are things today versus yesterday.
What do you think about this, guys? If you just joined us, I see a few people coming over. Click on the subscribe button and ring the bell. But more importantly, everyone give us a thumbs up. We're up to 11 likes now. Everyone gives a thumbs up. We broke 17 yesterday. Want to try and get past 17 if we can. The mornings are always busier, I've noticed that. The opening bells are always busier.
Becomes very important at this part of the cycle.
Hey.
There we go. There's another news story. We got another one I want to share with you in a moment. Investors wary of Delta variant's impact on markets. We can look at it from another angle. VIXY is up 4.18 at the end of the day, not down. Okay, let's have a look. Let's do it. VIXY. Here we go. ProShares VIX short-term futures. Remember, this is a leveraged stock. We know all about this. In case you're wondering what that means, if you click on that, look, it says here. It says, oh, hang on. What's going on here? That's better. My screen froze there for a minute. ProShares. This is what we're talking about. VIXY. Yes, we are up today. 3.29. There we go. There's the pattern for the weeklet. And if I expand that chart out as well, there you go. You can see there's been sell-offs in the last few minutes. I'll just scroll that so you can see that. There we go. A few sell-offs in the last few minutes. VIXY is up 4.18% at the end of the day, not down. Correct. Absolutely correct. Martin, you are absolutely right. It's not down, it is up. Jonathan, you've been standing on your head too long. What's going on? What's going on? 3.29, and now up another 0.85 in the after hours. Okay, right. So right. Okay, I am corrected. All right. So there we go. 48.8. So I'm currently, I've come back a little bit in the last few hours, as you can see. Well, from midday, this was the dip, and then from midday I've been climbing. So LOL, Martin says he'll forgive you. He's fine. All right, if you've just joined us, give us a subscribe and ring the bell, and give us a thumbs up. We'll be right back after this. There we go. There's my little future commercial breaks. See if that works. If we even get to that point. Hey, by the way, talking of which, let's see how we've grown. You've been helping me grow this channel so much. So 681 subscribers. Let's refresh it. Let's refresh it during the show. We're now up to we're the same. 681. We haven't changed during the show so far. Okay, that happens sometimes. Trying to get to 1,000. This is our third week. Come the end of the week, it'll be our third week. All right. So let's have a look. What about Virgin Galactic? Oh, Virgin Galactic is coming up now in the after hours. Up 0.2, up 0.25%. So we've got 15 minutes so far. Martin Redding, not me. Martin is our winner today. Kenneth Brunk, he's not here, so it'll be interesting to see if Kenneth comes in and claims a winning position. Carnival down. Harpoon is still going up. Look at this. Look at this, everybody. I'm getting some real growth here. 2.5% today now for Harpoon Therapeutics. Takes me down 31%. Good job. Good job, Martin. Good job indeed. Be interesting to see how Jonathan goes, because he's got all cash now. So if you got like about $50,000 in your buying power, I mean, that's a serious amount of money, right? You could go mad, couldn't you? I mean, I would. Well, you've seen the way I trade, right? I would be like, if I had the amount of money that Jonathan Brunett's got in his buying power, yay! But I got some VIX now. You got VIXy now. I'd be thinking, get some Tesla, get some Amazon. I mean, get some Coke, get some Disney. I mean, get Virgin Galactic. Wouldn't you be getting Virgin Galactic? Wouldn't you be getting that? I mean, look at that. You wouldn't have, that $50,000 in my buying power wouldn't be sat there for more than 5 minutes on these numbers. They really wouldn't. They really wouldn't. I tell you that. I'd probably spend half of that. Fear of missing out. Yeah, FOMO. No. Oh, hello there. We got a friend on TikTok. King Kizzy, I think it is. King Kizzy. Swipe right and then come over to YouTube. Links in the profile. I don't know. I'm not so sure. I don't think it's fear of missing out. I just want to be in it, and I believe in the future. I don't really care about the temporary dips, and I don't care if we have a correction of 5%. Who cares? In fact, if we have a correction of 5%, my 5% that I'm up there, look, my overall at the minute will just go to zero. Well, it's no worse if the money had been sat in the bank, would it? So, yeah. Hang on a minute. Why is that doing that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, 5.67. There you go. That's the way I look at it. As long as this line's green, as long as this line is always green now, then that's good for me. And as time goes by, this line should always be green. And then the idea is then to pull it back. I want it down to the 1 year. I want it down to the 3 months. I want it down to the month. Yeah. I want it down to the week. No chance. That's what I want. As long as I get 3 months to be these last 3 here, then I'll be happy with that. I predicted a few things in my life. You could be right, but if I am, I predicted a few things in my life, and since 2016, I've seen it coming in 2021. Remember it all. Remember it all. Percentage, not dollars. I have bellwethers like CMI, McDonald's, HON, GCI, etc. And I only use 15% turn day trade spec. I have to be honest, I'm not fully clear what your comment means there, Martin. I apologize for that. Remember it all, percentage, not dollars. Correct. I have bellwethers like CMI, bellwethers. What's bellwethers? Like CMI, McDonald's, JCI, etc., etc. I only use 15% turn day trade speculation. I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe Jonathan does. Johnson still moving up. Tesla, Apple, Coke moving up. Disney, same, flat. Virgin Galactic on the day, still rising. Indicator of trends. Oh, I understand. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Carnival trading sideways. Look, Harpoon still going up. Oh dear, I got too much money sitting in this. Right, so on the week, we're nearly flat now. Yeah, whatever. This is nothing. I can't talk about this, can I? I'm waiting for one of these bounces. I don't know. Hood trading sideways. Oxygen up slightly. Bitcoin still going down 3%. We're at 44 now, nearly 45. But there we go, big dip, big drop there. Look, all of a sudden. But that's what Bitcoin does. If we take it over the week, look, it's okay. If we look at it over the month, it's up 40%. You know what I mean? It's fine. There we go. I'm okay. Bellwethers, stable, strong company. With long-term outlooks and dividends. There we go. Bellwethers. Thank you very much indeed. Bellwethers. Stable, strong companies with long-term outlooks and dividends. That makes perfect sense. Which is why I've put together my top 10, or it's growing. Amazon, Johnson & Johnson, Tesla, Apple, Coke, Disney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My top 6. I've got a couple to move in here when I've decided what they're going to be. In fact, I know what they're going to be. They're going to be... Hello, Patriots Cottage over there on TikTok. Swipe to the right. Come and join us. I'm going to move these in there soon. VTI, Google, Facebook. They're all going to move in there soon. Oh, here's something. Could someone tell me which Google should you buy? Which is Google, right? Right, Alphabet Class C, or right, Alphabet Class C. I just want to buy Google, right? I'm a bit confused which one to buy. So Alphabet Class C or this one here. Alphabet Class A. Anyone know which is which? I just want to buy Google. Was that too much to ask? Alphabet Class A and Alphabet Class C. Bloody hell, I'm a bit confused. So if anyone could explain that to me, I'd love someone to explain. All right. Refers to the practices of placing a bell around the neck of a castrated ram, a wether, leading a flock of sheep. Bah. Okay. We got Jonathan Brunette, our resident comedian. He's a bit like Ricky Gervais there, isn't he, with his glasses on. Right. Disney is one. It's super complicated. You're damn right it's complicated. Disney is one of my new bellwethers. I bought a little more today on the dip. John likes that. Oh, Martin says he likes that. Good stuff. Yeah, so if anyone can explain that to me. Because Google should be up there in my top 10. And I want it to be. I just don't know which is which. In the last hour, we've taken a dip. That will be Bitcoin. I'm sure of it. Yeah. Yeah, there's the dip. Look right there. Look, you can see it. Patriots Cottage over there on TikTok. Swipe to the right. Come and join us here on YouTube. Right, we've got 10 minutes to go before we're out of here. Getting ready for my drive home show. Martyn Redding joined me last night on my drive home show. Thank you very much, Martyn Redding. I appreciate that very, very much indeed. And so is Martyn the winner today? Martyn, give me your latest figures again. Let's close up the competition. I am down. Hang on. Go to your main portfolio and tell me who won today. I am down 1.76. Who was the winner? John. Google A. Right. Google A. Shares. And B. Shares. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have no flipping idea either. Google A. Shares and B. Shares. I'm not sure. I've got no idea. They don't make it very easy, do they? They want people to invest in their company. I mean, Google, you just think Google, right? And then there's all these other funny names. It's like Coke today. Remember the confusion today with Coke? And then Jonathan said, is it Coca-Cola Industries or Coca-Cola or whatever? You could end up investing in the wrong thing, couldn't you? Down now 1.14. Okay, you are the winner today, unless Jonathan can beat you or anybody else in the chat. If you want voting, go A. Common and preferred stock. Common and preferred stock. Is that A? Otherwise, get C. Oh, I see. If you want voting, go A. No, I don't want voting. Hello, 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 hello. Over there on TikTok. How you doing? Is that Heart Talk with Michelle? The Heart Talk with Michelle. How are you? Just swipe to the right, come to the profile link of YouTube and jump across onto YouTube. That's where we are right now. Otherwise, get C. Okay, so get C unless you want to vote. I couldn't care less about that. Otherwise, get C. All right. Is that Ryan Carter? Ryan Carter, how are you? And Health with Michelle. How are you doing? Swipe to the right on my profile here on TikTok, and you'll see my link for YouTube, and that's where we're trading live right now. Come and do that. I am not in Google. We should be in Google, right? Shouldn't everyone be in Google? I think so. Let me show you what my friends on TikTok can see. There you go. That's what they're looking at. Ryan Carter, Heart Talk with Michelle. There we go. Funny names. Swipe across onto the profile and jump into YouTube. That's where we are. We're here for another 7 minutes. There is a third type of share, Class B, which are held for founders and insiders that grant 10 shares per share, 10 votes per share. Class B shares cannot be publicly traded. Ah, I see. I am in Apple for FANG stocks. Okay. What's FANG stocks? give me a bit more information on that as well. Love to know what FANG means. Amazon sideways, Johnson & Johnson sideways. You can see now the volume is going out of the market. It's all slowing down. It's all slowing down now. Disney dropping a little bit. Virgin sideways. Carnival sideways. Harpoon. Let's go back to the day. Yeah, there's the volume is going now. Coming to the end, we're starting to see it all quieten down. Oxygen up today slightly, and Bitcoin still taking a bit of a tumble, 44.7. I'm still up 2,300. I am in Apple. Martin said, someone could tell me what FANG stocks is. Love to know what that means. Ryan Carter, how are you on TikTok? Come and join us. You just come and join us here on YouTube. Subscribe, ring the bell. We're a brand new channel. We're here to share and support everyone in our community. Thank you very much indeed. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up. Help us grow the channel so we can support more people. We're a community here to help people. That's what it's all about. Let's have a look. Did I finish this news? I wanted to catch up on this. Here's a bit for you. What do you make of this?
It's causing a slowdown. It's undeniable. The real question is, how long does it last? You're Mr. All In. And you told me yesterday you were starting to get nervous. Are you more nervous today or not?
Yep. I'm the same level. I mean, the retail sales number really should not have been a surprise after the consumer sentiment number on Friday. So what I was trying to say yesterday, and I'm going to be consistent today, is that I'm not being blasé, I'm not being casual about the Delta variant. What my belief is, and it's based on the Anthony Fauci's and Scott Gottlieb's of the world, is that this Delta variant will peak sometime in mid-September, maybe late September, and then tail off. The key element here is vaccines, and hopefully the resurgence of COVID-19 is going to continue to
more concern with the Delta variant. It's going to last a while longer. We know that, so it's just time to consolidate and switch up your positions a little bit. We all know that.
People to get the vaccines, but that's the big difference between where we were a year ago when we didn't have vaccines, and so my nervousness.
Here we go. So Martyn said, FANG, F-A-A-N-G, is an acronym that refers to the stocks of 5 prominent American technology companies. 5 prominent American technology companies. Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Alphabet, Google. There you go. And I am in Apple for FANG stocks. There we go. Thank you very much for explaining. That makes perfect sense. They've got big teeth, right? Makes sense. Thank you very much for explaining that to us. Learning something every day.
Then would have been more pronounced and might have had me take some chips off the table. It's my pretty strong belief that vaccines are a cure for this. It's my equally strong belief that the Delta spike does kind of slow the Fed down a little bit. I know we spoke yesterday about them starting to turn towards tapering at the end of the year, but I think they've got to look at this Delta variant. They've got to look at retail sales. They've got to look at consumer sentiment and say, whoa, Nelly, let's just wait this thing out a little bit longer. And
thank you very much, Martyn, for your input there on the show. Appreciate it very much.
See how it goes.
So, Josh,
so when you take the combination, one more thing, I just want to say, you know, you do have what looks like infrastructure spending coming. I mean, there are things to be positive about this economy.
All right. So, Josh, Barclays says,
hi, I've got a message there for Heart Talk with Michelle. Heart Talk with Michelle said hi. Ryan Carter said hi over there on TikTok. Swipe across, guys, and join us here on YouTube.
Equities from here as the spread of the Delta variant has increased global macro risks. Morgan Stanley cutting GDP forecast today, albeit slightly, 6.5 from 6.9. Some are asking, is this as good as it gets? And if it is, do stocks need a re-rating as a result of that?
So if you think about past periods of time where we had a very strong rebound off the bottom, and by the way, we've just had the fastest double for the stock market in history. When you think about 2010 versus 2009 as like one example, you got into a situation in the summer of 2010 where stocks started to sell off very violently, I might add.
Well, folks, we're just about to the end of our show, so we're going to have to wrap up right now. Get ready for my drive home show. Another day today on the stock market. What it is to be investing in the stock market. Tough day. Martin Redding is the winner today. Let's give it to Martin. Big congratulations to Martin Redding. He is the winner today. Well done to you. Everybody else is down. Well, we're all down, but he's down less than everybody else. So there we go. Let's see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be another big day today. I'll be back in half an hour on my other channel, which is the Martyn Lucas channel. If you're on the Day Trader channel, which is where you are now, of course, scroll down here and you'll see my other channels, Martyn Lucas. Come and join me. I'm doing a couple of songs there live. Bit of a request show every day. It's called the Drive Home Show. And it's right there on my channel. Let's have a look. 681. Did we get any more subscribers during the show? I don't think so. Not today. 681. No, well, there's exactly the same. There we go. 681, the same. But thanks ever so much, everyone who tuned in today. You've been absolutely wonderful. Good night to all traders, and of course, a lot of luck to everybody. Absolutely. We'll be back tomorrow. First thing in the morning, Rob King, I think that is over there on TikTok. How are you? Good to see you. See you on the drive home. Yes, Alicia and Patricia. See you soon, Martin. Thank you so much. Alicia and Patricia, if you could actually watch me on YouTube, it's actually better for me. Doesn't help me on LSC. It helps me better on YouTube with my analytics. So join me over on YouTube. That helps me better. Anyway, I've got to run. That's it. What a great day. Congratulations to Martin. What a day today it's been on the stock market. We're all over the place. Well, I say we're all over the place, of course, but we're all going down. Look at that last little dip there. That must be Bitcoin. We're seeing a bit of a dip here now. What is that? What is dipping so quickly like that? Look at that. Something is going down very quickly. That isn't Bitcoin. What is that dipping like that? Oh, it could be Bitcoin actually. Something is turning pretty quick. Look at that. Something is on the way down. What is it? What is doing that after hours? Tesla's starting to move down. Oh, there we go. Disney is dropping down. Nothing else. Nothing else really that I can see. Oh, Ocugen it's a collection of things. Oh, there we go. Bitcoin's going down as well. The tide is turning. Do you mean so much negative coverage? Yeah. Oh, well, it is what it is. Thanks ever so much, everyone. Let's see you all back in the morning. It just leaves me to say, God bless America. God save the Queen. Hold on to your seats. It's going to be a rocky ride. But remember, you only lose if you sell when you're down. If you're investing money that you don't need today to pay the bills, time will turn around. If you're invested in good companies and you feel confident with those companies, just stick it out. If you've got some money, buy on the dips, and we'll all be good for another day. Take care of yourselves and each other. God bless America. God save the Queen. Take care of yourselves and each other.